Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hey gamers, Jim here from Creative Play and Podcast Network. If you're in the Tucson area this September and October, I've got a special message for you. Hey, this is Karen from RinCon. We are having our convention from September 30th through October 2nd here in Tucson, Arizona. Come out and play every kind of game under the sun with us. We've got role-playing, board games, minifigs, CCGs, we've got Artemis, we have panels with special guests, and this year the theme is steampunk. So get out your, dust off your dirigibles, get out your chapeaus and put them on, come on down. So, welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. So you guys were on a boat, going down the river. And thankfully at one point Kriv flew up and joined you guys, seeing you on this boat. Because Otuk was doing?
Oh, it was Kriv's figure.
Right.
Do you have Stag?
His name was revealed in group chat.
Oh, what is his name?
I think I said it when we first started too.
Yeah, the first time.
His name is Hugh.
You'll have to look for him. I will put you in charge of looking for him. Okay, so you guys are coming down the river, and then thankfully Reona Impersonation followed the plan and made sure to crush the magical gem that signaled Kriv to find you guys, and he was able to hone in on your location. Yay for magical one-shot magical items. He probably won't be able to reproduce. You rolled a natural 20. So Kriv has rejoined the group on the boat, but Reona Impersonation is offering to protect the boat while you guys are heading off into the keep.
Oh, for the druid.
So while you guys were having a discussion session, were you guys going to go by land, or were you going to go by the river?
Well, so bet can go faster in water.
True. I probably wouldn't be expecting it.
I
I
have like a little thing there. He's sprinting. But until then, he'll be a bear.
It's wildlife related.
Ow, bear!
Big bear.
Okay, so Kriv, as you catch up with the group, they have to introduce you to a new, I don't know what exactly you'd call it as a party member.
A new acquaintance who's decided to come along.
Come along.
The druid has made a friend.
Yes. I like telling stories. This will be an interesting story about how everyone died. Except me. Those are my favorite. No, wait, those aren't my favorite stories.
That's my
No,
story.
that's her story. I was hoping for a second.
I'll have to write that down.
Tragic story. That's my story.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And also, Reona Impersonation seems to have lost many games of chance to a crew member who's interested in joining you guys.
This seems like it'd be slightly more profitable than sailing.
Yes.
Well, as long as she didn't get her last jug.
Like yours.
Yeah.
As long as the jug is never on the line.
Right.
You're so now, why doesn't the new person introduce himself?
Oh,
Especially since you
Actually, why don't we
for
go
the
around the
first time.
table?
Yep, let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourselves and who you're playing.
Okay, I'm Kellie. I am playing Sister Solace, the tiefling cleric of the god Pelor.
I'm Kerrie, and I'm playing Tallyn of the half-elf ranger and I'm Tallyn of the Hidden Forest tribe.
I'm Brittany, and I am the half-orc barbarian.
I'm Nicole. I am the wood elf druid named Rigel, and
Rigel, not Stag. Rigel.
and I forget what else I'm supposed to say.
So back to the crocodile.
Oh yeah, and Sobek is my favorite.
I am Jess the rogue. I am human, and my name is Hugh Mann.
Because we don't like puns at all.
Now, is it Hugh with GH and Mann with 2 N's?
I
Yeah,
thought
that's what I would do.
That's how I would spell it.
All right.
And I'm Jazz playing Kriv, the clanless dragonborn sorcerer who takes out bugbears.
It tells people to jump out the window.
Yes.
And it's currently
But to be fair, even though he told her to take a flying leap, he took one himself.
That's true. Yeah,
He's not going to
Yep.
make somebody
People-
do something he's not willing to
Exactly.
do. So that's why we love him.
That's not exactly the best choice of option because Kriv is bloody reckless, so.
Yes.
Hey, it's all that wild sorcerer's magic. You know?
Mhm.
You just grab it and sling it as you feel the need.
I think I'm as invulnerable as the dragon I was descended from.
Puff the magic dragon.
What was he puffing?
And in case there's an odd noise, Kriv is working on conjuration.
Indeed.
Conjuring something from plastic from a 3D printer.
Yes. I don't know how loud it'll be, so we'll see.
We'll
Currently,
see.
I'm having trouble getting it
Rather
connected.
the noise.
As everyone has to shout.
What?
They're doing some heavy industrial work in this castle.
Okay, so thankfully the next day, sailing down the river, everything is calm and no water elementals, no weird water spouts. The
Thank
crew is
God.
getting to introduce each other. So Kriv arrives on his mount, I'm assuming you take his mount below decks with the rest of the mounts.
Yes.
And everyone go ahead and clue Kriv on what he missed. And the new people, and why is there a giant crocodile following the ship?
They made a friend.
He likes beer.
That's true. It does like beer. You're
And
right.
meat. Lots of meat.
It's a crocodile. I kind of hoped that. Or maybe didn't.
Well,
We promised we would be making meat for him.
yes, in the
Making
form
meat.
of the horrible people that
The cultists.
they did terrible things to her ship. It was
Vile.
terrible things.
As long as we're not feeding the crocodile zombie corpses, I think we're all right.
No, just corpses.
Okay.
A lot like the vulture.
That would be a
Indeed.
zombie crocodile.
Yes.
And then I can control it.
So
and we defeated the
and apparently
water elemental.
these these horrible people who are affiliated with that water cult that that attacked Simi Town also use a water elemental to attack ships, and that's how they have been basically securing funds and sacrifices. Horrible people.
I'm presuming you faced the one.
Oh yeah, we killed it.
We did.
Well, hopefully there's
Hey,
not
one
too
for
many
swimming
more.
it.
Worst case scenario, we'll evaporate us some water elementals.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes,
He
thanks
was-
for the
He was
burning
rather
touch.
difficult.
Yes, the water elemental turned out to be weak against fire.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh,
He
no.
was all washed up at the end.
Ha.
Just keep adding more fire that way.
It's like, are you fully stocked with oil? Because we bought some from the sailors. We need
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Not all of
And
it.
we are
Yeah.
currently on our way to their lair, a fortress
Following that
alongside the
map we
river.
got from
Yes.
the.
Ah, excellent.
Oh yeah, we tortured him. Not
The-
really
the-
badly,
The
but
priest.
he has agreed to give up his horrible, vile ways and has now found home in the All Faith Temple under the watchful guidance of the priests of Kord.
Well,
After
when
he
faced
walked
with
through the
death,
town.
most sane people would
After he
sure.
walked through the town naked. You're right.
Yeah.
Shame.
She Shane walked in. But he deserves it. He's a nasty fellow.
Hmm?
Nasty.
Was that
But
a
rather
girl?
than face certain death, he has decided to recant and take up new service.
Hopefully all these cultists we're sending to the Temple of Court don't try to get together and
Well, to be
form an
fair,
insurrection.
the other one wasn't the cultist. He was just a warrior in
Oh,
service to the cultists.
gotcha.
And actually,
wearing the
he's-
robe.
And no,
No,
he was wearing
wearing
armor.
armor.
Tough hard time telling
That's
the
a-
difference between cultist and someone who works for a cult. It's a church thing.
He was
And-
a temp.
He is no longer in the restraints and is actually doing very well in his rehabilitation.
Because we'll kill him otherwise.
Well, the priest of Kord.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so what strategy did you guys come up with when you were doing your session? Because
I say
The
we
river-
sneak in at night.
you were actually given a little
Yeah, we
basic
have that
description
map.
of what the place looks like.
Mhm.
Or dawn. Dawn would be better for a Pelor.
Dawn.
Dawn.
They'd be stoned to you.
But I am flexible.
Okay, so the river basically comes down this way, and here is Riverguard Keep. Basically, it's got a little wall that you can take a boat.
That is
in.
not to scale.
That is definitely not to scale. It's on the little crappy map that you have.
I think we should try and be stealthy. They sent out the water elemental, or rather, the water elemental did its thing and stuff like that, but hasn't returned. So, if we show up with a ship, that would endanger the sailors and stuff like that. So I'd say they should hang back, be protected
We
by
should walk along
Reona,
the coast.
and we should do all stealthy along the coast.
Reona took what guard the ship.
That's right. And give, but not before giving lots of beer to the crocodile.
With me magic jugs.
No, they're magic jugs.
That was horrible.
You didn't do a very
Very good job of imitating Miss Reona. It's like, don't do it again.
I'm embarrassed for you.
All right, so we have the river that runs through.
Yeah, the river basically.
fort.
Here's the river. So
Okay.
this is
Yeah,
all.
Kind of like the
the
wood
bank,
elf,
yeah.
the wood elf fortress in Hobbit.
Well, we can take the coast up
Yeah.
Okay.
in stealth mode. Like, where's those?
I can
I like we're stealthy.
I am.
I'm stealthy.
I didn't have Dex the
I
I-
just do pheromones.
I could get lucky.
Well,
Pillar
we're
could
not-
be on my.
We're not stealthy. Is it forested?
It is mostly grassland around here, unfortunately.
Oh.
So anyone coming in on foot will probably be spotted.
So let's go
I
into
think
the
we-
cover. Let's go into
the
under
cover
the
of
cover at night.
darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could always send in my rat to do some scouting, but he's small. It would take him a long time.
Yeah.
We can
Maybe
save
get
your,
lost.
we can save him for when we get to the walls.
That might sound good.
Okay. So
Can you
you
pick
guys
locks?
Can
Do-
you,
I can
if
pick
you
locks.
follow the little stream
Maybe.
in, can you get in there?
actually are you involving the captain of the ship at all in the conversation?
Sure. Why not?
Because you did say you were going to protect his ship and stuff, and there were bandits and stuff. Basically, he'll tell you that some small boats do come right into this little area here. They have, this little port area where your ship can come in to get out of the currents.
Let's take a dinghy.
Or they do, by the way, have a lot. Often they invite people to come into the little compound to work and move in because they do protect the countryside.
That's right. We could put on like.
Let's
My clothes
say,
already
let's
kind of
say
suck
we're for
anyway.
hire.
Yeah.
And we have the robes of the priest too.
I think they
Yeah.
would be suspecting. Why won't you know if you're wearing
We
their
got a
robes?
priest.
Put Crib in the robes and have him cast fire spells. Wait, wrong Tim.
Yeah. But we could be like, shelter, please.
Like we
That's
did
how
with
we
the
got
air
into
temple.
the spire.
Can we? What if we approach them and say that we're for hire?
That's
That's to protect
Wait,
the
yeah.
temple.
They're on to you though.
Oh yeah, they
Remember
know
they
I
came looking for you two.
No, I really
Well,
think
hold
of
it.
going under the cover of night and like
Yeah.
either infiltrating or kicking in the front door is probably the best idea.
Infiltrate,
Well-
then kick down the door.
I am a wandering entertainer.
Are you? Hold it. I think. So are you a bard or?
I am a wandering entertainer who is a rogue.
Okay.
I know.
I am a storyteller. I am a liar. And a disguise
You are a
master.
liar.
Yes. So I could very
Can
much
we- what if
get
we
in
write-
there and open a door, maybe.
Well, he could be a distraction while we infiltrate from the
Yes,
river.
because Sister
Yeah, there's nothing
Solace
that says
will not
neutral more than I will
put the
senselessly
guys
be a
in.
distraction.
Could we, like the two of us, right? So back in while they do their thing. And come
Oh,
in
that's
through
Feed
the
him well
boatway?
beforehand.
that could be an option. I'll say
They
you
never
guys can
see
do
that.
anything.
Arriving
I
by
don't like that.
crocodile.
Is it really splitting the party? The party has a giant crocodile with them.
The crocodile's the hard muscle on the other side.
Only if you stop for this momentary peanut break.
Okay, you.
Say, open your packet so it doesn't make noise while you're It's
No,
acting
no,
friendly.
no.
Staff
Staff
mouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so actually I probably should pick normal.
Plain? I can go switch it out.
Yeah, they'll switch it out for me.
Alright.
Want me to switch it out?
I'll do it.
I'm taking a quick break.
Because obviously this is not.
Where's Chris?
Normally I get the salt.
6 cups of sprinkled in.
That's helping.
I hate sprinkles. They gross, powdery. That was all you. I told you not to
I
do
know.
that. You never listened to me.
I was like, there's not enough color in it.
Sprinkles changed the entire alchemy of the whole recipe.
Because you added sprinkles.
They dissolve into like powder, now, like flour.
They taste good on their own, but when you mix them in something else, it's gross.
Like if you put
They
it in
should only
cupcakes,
be
it
used
becomes
as a
colored
garnish.
powder.
Lesson
Ruined my
learned.
Rice Krispies.
Lesson learned.
Are we talking like the Jimmy sprinkles? The
Perfect.
Oreo ones?
She has a gallon jug of
A
them.
gallon jug from Amazon.
That is what Amazon is good
We
for.
have to use
But
these
when we
in-
go out for like sweet tomatoes or something that have a little frozen yogurt type thing, that's all I put on. Just tons.
There's
I
sprinkles.
love-
I don't really yogurt at the bottom to give you consistency.
It helps hold them together. Not here.
What if we like hitch a ride on him? Like hold on to him while he's swimming.
I don't know
Yeah,
if it needs
'cause
to.
I don't want to shake
I-
it yet. So I'll waste it.
We're
And
gonna.
you do have animal speak, and you are friendly with him.
Oh yeah, I do have animals.
Just feed him well beforehand.
How many people can
There
stand
are
on him?
farm animals.
Yeah.
I would not put more than 2 on him if you're having him move in the curtains.
Okay.
You have plenty of room so you can not
Worst
be
comes to worst.
disadvantaged.
Once you guys get in, it's a courtyard, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, they can just rush it.
And I can fly down on my hippogriff,
We could all
and
just
then
fly.
send hippogriff off.
That's right.
Well,
Death from above.
Well, they could both. They can double mount the hippogriffs, and all 4 of them can just drop down in the courtyard.
Right.
That's true.
Did you have a hippogriff or did you have a
Yeah,
Here's a
Raven.
vulture.
Vulture.
But we could use either. There's 3 mounts and 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We could all fly.
Technically, there's
How
now
much weight can the vulture hold in his claws, talons?
a decent amount. Why?
Like a boulder? Like a small boulder?
No.
Or not something that weighs like the weight of a cow?
Okay.
Like a
You could
giant
drop.
crocodile?
No. But like
I don't think so. I would volunteer for
that. Like a boulder that's about the size of a cow? Or like about the weight of a cow, not the size.
I was gonna say the size of a cow does not weigh like a cow.
Yeah.
So a boulder about the size of my head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can we like drop it on a wall? Like,
Exactly, or
hold
drop it like on a building.
Or do
Let's
we
do a
wait?
strafing run.
I think we should do it stealth though, because that might alarm.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
everybody.
seriously, we don't want to do air siege. We're too low level.
Okay, we're gonna sneak in with Sobek, and he's gonna swim in through the boat route.
Okay.
Persuasion is what I'm good at, but I don't think I can persuade them to let this crocodile in.
So you guys are all in the captain's quarters eating, which is kind of chewing sounds,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and strategizing that 2 if by sea, and the rest by land, or
Air.
we're gonna do 1 by air.
Yeah, because
Well, it's not.
I'm not very stealthy at all.
In the water with.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna.
you
We're
guys
gonna like
signal
hang
me.
on to him while he's doing this thing.
I don't know whether to do
once you
a
guys get in
ambush, so
and
that-
signal me, then I can just land. Like once they're distracted, I can just fly in and then send sunlight off. That's the name of my hippogriff, sunlight.
Seriously.
Do you 2 have any water breathing abilities?
Do I get advantage as a pirate?
We're holding your breath.
You do have that pirate swim thing, don't you? Isn't there a thing for pirates and swimming?
Bad reputation. I didn't see the swim thing.
I think I only get it while I'm in. form.
Animal form?
Yeah.
So that means you guys are gonna have to hold your breath for quite a while trying to get inside there.
No, reeds.
Huh?
We can find some reeds along the so if we make it long enough, you'll have water. I mean, air
Yeah.
You've
underwater.
watched too many of my ninja shows.
Or Daffy Duck.
Exactly. That's all, folks.
No, it just says
Everything I learned from Looney Tunes.
Hey, Dad Deck's a ninja. He's all black. Just saying. I'm master of disguise.
So those 2 are going in with crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming in on the hippogriff. What are the 3 of
Yeah.
us doing then?
Like somebody just lay a thing and I'll come down. I don't know. You can maybe
I
go
can-
in as a performer.
I can say
And
hi.
you two can go in as if you're going for work because I will not take off my colors, my symbols of my god.
Yeah, see, and
I'm
I'm
sorry.
scruffy looking as it is.
And I have a disguise kit, so I can help get you ready.
No,
I
I'm
don't suppose I
scruffy.
can convince them whether you're a performer too, but
I look like I look like a person who kind of, you know.
Because when they sent those guys to town, it was with their descriptions, not ours.
That is true.
I'm scruffy
I
looking
can go
as
in
it
with
is.
a.
Actually,
Or that was.
that's nice.
So apparently, as a
That's
sailor, as my
entertaining.
profession, it does.
Yeah.
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 Well, not all sailors knew how to swim.
That's true.
That's why you kept them on the boat. Once
Yeah.
you get them on the boat, they're not jumping off the boat.
They don't need to swim.
Yeah.
And apparently that's why pirates wore gold earrings, is because if they were to drown at sea and their body was to wash up on shore, it was to pay for their funeral. And since it was in their ear, it wasn't just going to come off.
I figured it was so that you would pull them back onto the ship, since at least the earring was malleable.
Actually, another story is that supposedly it's so you can see. I heard another one where it was like that because it would still glint. It was like so they could see you in the water. But
And of course
I think it
That's what
funeral
the-
I think it
is
pays the
right.
water sprites that, you know.
And let's not forget the old Viking one, which is you needed that bit of gold if you drowned. You had a dishonorable death. The basically giantess Rowan would get your corpse and your soul. And if you had gold,
You
you
could pay her
get
off.
to sit at her table and be a guest.
As opposed to
If you're a freeloader, you get put to work in the kitchen. When the giantess has 9 daughters, you want to be at the table, not working in the kitchen.
Well, I was home after surgery. I watched all of my Claudius, and there's that line that says, "It's like, I'll make sure that they're fed well. It's like they'll eat better than the kitchen stuff. Oh, that no need to go too far. Just make sure they eat better than us. So the kitchen staff get all the good stuff."
Hey, our brother was in the army, and he specifically signed up as cook.
Mm-hmm.
He ate better than
I'm sure, yeah. Pretty dibs on everything.
Death from within. Love you, Brian.
It's not an actual hypocrite picture, but it's close enough. And that's close enough to her. Okay, so we're splitting the party into 3 parts. This can't go bad.
It's like, don't
Definitely.
you never split the party.
So we got these guys going in on the ground. We got you guys on the crocodile and Sister Solace on the hippogriff.
You're not all
Hold it.
flying?
How are you guys going to signal me?
We got arrows.
There goes sunlight there.
I thought we were supposed to shoot her with the arrow to signal her.
I was like, I rolled a
A
natural
flaming
20.
arrow.
Technically, I have prestidigitation.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Sparks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Hooray! I,
Fire
I thought that was a useless spell already.
No, prestidigitation's awesome.
Yeah.
When
It's
you
awesome.
Yeah.
It gives you options doing lots of things.
Now,
Yeah.
mind you, Jess, this is your first time playing D&D.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so.
I've watched some people play D&D, including you people.
But you liked us best.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are planning to all time your hit so it happens to about what time at night?
Dawn?
No. You guys want to stealth in, so I'm thinking what? Midnight-ish? What?
Closer
That's
to
an
dawn,
odd
like
time for an odd entertainer to show up.
3
Yeah.
a.m.
Well, you guys can show up early if you like.
Let's do
Yeah, we
just
can
as
go
dusk
early.
comes in.
Yeah.
It'll be harder to
Twilight?
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys show up around then, and then you guys come in after full dark, that would be good, because we send them in first, because, hey, we're looking for work.
And nobody sees the hunting dragon grab the hippogriff and the cleric off to go eat.
Flashes of that man before we kill him.
We find xenomorphs in the aquatic.
Xenomorphs start going swimming upriver at once.
You think black dragons are in D&D?
Hey, they actually, it looks like they mostly stole the stats from Black Dragon.
That's what they based.
Yeah.
They just modded it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so first the ground crew's coming in since they're the slowest group. I'm assuming you guys are gonna pull up on a
Like,
bank
take some
somewhere
dirt,
with crocodiles.
like,
You're not
beat it into
stuck
your
in the water all day
clothes.
long.
Yeah.
Because it'd be silly to stay in the water all night long.
No.
Gives you tons of stamina checks.
Hypothermia, bad thing.
As the crocodile goes, your friend's dead, can I eat her?
Wait's
Okay.
not long now.
Alright.
So, Sister Solace, where are you going off with the hippo?
Far enough away that that they can't see me in like the twilight. As soon as it's full dark, I will fly up, so I can get a view of the.
How close are you going to be hovering?
Oh God, it's gonna be at least over 100 yards.
Okay.
100 feet.
Oh, that's a
More.
good solid distance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
His light travels through the darkness, so I will be able to see his signal.
So the peasants 3, how are you disguising yourselves to go walking up?
Well, I already look kind of bedraggled, just as my usual self, because I care nothing for wealth.
Oh,
So
she's starting early.
No, I didn't. Oh, yes, thank you.
And it's
I actually was just doing that, and I didn't think about the Benny involved. Good.
That's
What do I need as a disguise? All the witnesses were blown away.
Maybe a lady driver?
I'm a bard. Hello! I'm a bard, really.
It's like, trust me, yeah.
Yes, I'm a trustworthy person. I sing your
play the
song even though I have
She
Yeah.
plays the viola, I play the
There you
flute,
go.
and
Oh
you
my
play
god, you're an entertaining troupe.
Yes, you're an entertainment troupe. Hooray!
This is exactly our infiltration plan forever now.
I just carry a bow for hunting.
Yeah.
As she
And
sits there with her bow going,
self-defense.
dong, dong, dong,
And I
dong.
have a flute. I'm a flautist.
Greetings, good
No,
sir.
no.
Okay, so closely before dusk, you guys are going. You actually, if you follow go to the actual road that goes here, there are other commoners that are basically promised protection and safety here. They have food,
Yes.
food here. Do you,
Yes,
do you want to join up with
we
us?
would love, we
Food
would
is
love to
good.
help keep these people in order by persuading them that, or sorry, we would love to keep these people in order by entertaining them, rather than letting them get rowdy and get gambling or make trouble.
Food.
And we would love to have food and not be in the middle of the wilderness at night.
So of course, the commoners will gladly take you with their little pilgrimage group.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing it here? Are you going to ask any questions of these pilgrims?
We're
That's a
headed
good
towards
idea.
the castle.
They're headed towards the
Keep
castle.
the fort.
The keep.
Oh, you get
River
protection.
guard.
What do they ask for in return for this protection?
Well, they are working on growing some gardens, plus they're trying to rebuild this keep because the keep was destroyed, a century ago.
Oh, so you help them rebuild?
Oh yes, anyone who has any skills can be hired to work here.
Okay. What are they growing, by the way?
Oh, they're just looking for enough food and provisions to continue to help pilgrims that come by because they're God sent to this countryside to protect people coming down the riverway from the pirates. We have heard so many things of barbarian pirates raiding and taking what they want
Would
from
be you.
the riverside.
Oh dear, that sounds awful. Where are you pilgrims to?
Oh, we came from the coastline. It's been getting so bad since the weather's been changing.
Ah.
We heard all the stories from passing sailors telling us about Riverguard Keep is the safe place to come.
Okay.
This is amazing. We just passed through Red Larch. There's quite the drought going on there.
Oh yes, we heard that Red Larch was in a bad way. The earth itself was collapsing. We heard.
Indeed. And yet, crops here are doing well. That's
Oh
interesting.
well, apparently the priests here make sure that the gods bless this place.
Which gods?
We've been told that they accept all faiths here, and the priests pray around the clock. As long as they're taken care of, they can pray for everyone to make sure the gods keep this place strong and fertile.
Well, perhaps we can deliver a message back to Red Larch if their rituals can be of use.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing if all of us could prosper again. We don't know what we did to anger the gods and bring this blight upon the land.
Do the priests at the Riverguard Keep, is there a temple there or nearby?
We only know the stories that there are priests there that practice their faith and bring the strong growth back to the land. And the water there tastes better than anywhere else along the whole river.
Huh.
Don't drink the water.
It's probably colored and sugared.
Don't drink the water and don't breathe the air.
Shall water bend your kidneys?
Hey,
No.
bloodbending's elite. We're not level 15 yet.
Alright. I don't have further questions for him at this point.
Okay.
So has anyone here been there before?
No. The only one here is Malcolm up ahead, who's leading us here,
Okay.
and he's basically this road warrior guy who's got a sword on his back and a small buckler shield.
Okay.
Hey, Malcolm.
Can you tell us how they're going to keep us safe in there? Because if there's pirates running around and all that, I mean, who's going to protect us? I mean, we can protect ourselves somewhat, but if there's a lot of people here that don't seem to have weapons, what's the defensive situation like there?
And Malcolm kind of sneers at you. He's like, "Well, friend Pilgrim, when we get to the Riverguard Keep, we will keep you safe because we will keep you safe with both the blessing of the gods and our strength of arms.
So you are one of the men of Riverguard? Is that what
Yes,
you are?
I'm one of the chosen defenders of Riverguard and of the river.
Well, they did say they were rebuilding the keep.
Yes, our leader, he's decided to rebuild the keep to help make a safe place to protect the land.
And how many soldiers do you guys have to protect us?
We have enough to protect all of you. And he turns around and kind of gets bolsterously loud to sound impressive. We have enough men to protect all of you and have you bring your families to join us there.
Oh. If prosperity increases, do you not fear greater and greater pirate attacks?
No, the pirates. We've dealt with pirates before, and we have ways of crushing their ships with our priests' aid. We know how to defend these waterways.
This would be an impressive feat. I would love to see.
And the keep must be very large.
Oh, it
If
is.
it can take on, you can ask to bring so many in.
Oh yes, and every day we wish to make it larger. One day our commander said they wish to have an entire encampment around the keep. Start a community of our own.
Make an ice castle. Sorry, that was on the air.
A nice town on the wall. Around the castle.
The first thing we did was to make sure to build up all of the fortifications, and now we're trying to build up more buildings inside the keep to make it more comfortable.
Oh. Didn't answer directly how many soldiers he has.
No, of course not.
No.
Maybe he's not as dumb as we thought he was.
Well, I didn't assume he was dumb.
His intel bonus is 0.
I was hoping he was dumb.
It's not negative.
No.
Apparently
How
this
many
keep
people
is a
would I
big
be
place.
entertaining there? But yes.
I
'cause,
tried
you
to
know,
find out
it's-
how many soldiers they have.
Any gifts and strength that you have will be welcome to Riverguard Keep.
Well, as entertainers, we have to figure out what size of crowd we're going to deal with, what kind of crowd we're going to deal with, whether we should,
At any one time with the work schedules, you should have probably about 20 to 30 people to entertain.
Oh, is that just the people like these, or is that some of the soldiers that we'd be entertaining too?
Oh no, that would be mostly people like these.
Okay.
Most of the captain's people are kept working constantly.
Oh, that sounds very tiring.
We've heard wild tales of not only pirates, but also of magical water creatures.
The nature is out of balance right now, and there are many pirates. He kind of fishes into his pocket and throws to you a little scrimshaw tchotchke, and you look at it and say, I alone took that from a pirate captain when we killed his crew. They were bandits who pillaged across the water edge, going up and down the coast, taking what they want.
Very impressive.
captain
Did you
have
kill
some
the captain yourself?
No. One of our priests was the one that managed to send that soul to the gods.
And how did you attack these pirates? Do you have a ship of your own?
Well, our priest, we do have many small crafts, but most of our men have mastered the art of fighting on the water. So we actually had the priest hold their ship at bay with his abilities, and then we attacked from the sides of the ship.
Oh.
And I'm sure as they build the keep, it will have siege weaponry mounted soon enough.
Oh, definitely. We wish to have more defenses. We also wish to extend the docks so we can bring larger ships inside the compound. So, there's the fires of the wall as you guys have gotten close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming down this little path here. There's a nice little little gates that open up in the gatehouse. You're pulling this little box here, which is the gatehouse. So you guys gonna do any perception-y stuff?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah,
Take a lay of the
sure.
land.
Theoretically, I'm more perceptive than my Zion character. I got a 16.
19.
15.
Okay. You guys easily notice that there's a guard up on the wall constantly walking back and forth that signaled the guy leading your group. And of course the guy signaled back, with a wave, and then his hands went in front of his chest as he did some kind of
Hand gesture.
Some kind of hand gesture. Couldn't quite see it.
Cultists!
And as he shouts out, to the guy on the wall, because obviously they know each other personally, and the gate opens up. And when the gate does, you guys are sent into this nice wide, 10-foot wide entranceway. You do notice in this gatehouse, when you look up, there's 6 murder holes above your heads. And apparently there's obviously people up there because you hear talking up above you guys. and you're sent to the little courtyard where basically there's a bit of a tent city put up right in this area for travelers. And by all means, you guys can set up a tent if you have one, or if you don't, I'm sure we could find someone who's willing to bunk up with you guys.
Okay.
And there's lots of, common folk, they're basically murmuring they're glad they're here, women, children, apparently they're being, some of the guards that you can see, they're obviously, soldiers. They're playing with the kids, sword fighting with wood swords,
Oh, shame we'll have to kill him. I'm sure not all cultists are bad, right?
And the sad thing is, guys, she's talking about the kids.
No! No, I'm not. What is the name of the
All right.
You gotta feed them.
Cult
They don't
of
even
the
have
Crushing
two.
Wave. That was
I
it.
think-
I was like, what's the name of
I
this?
think I'm going to
cult?
have to start working this crowd to find out more about what's in this castle.
Okay.
Because I do not like the idea of attacking a castle full of soldiers.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, then again, there was the spire.
Trying to, I don't know if I
What?
Of course, then again, there was the spire.
Yeah, there was the spire.
But that was more
Spire.
advantageous for us.
Yeah.
see whether I can get more information from the crowd about how many soldiers seem to be in this castle. While, doing entertainment. I don't know. I can't roleplay that one.
Sure you can.
Sure.
Yeah, at one point you see this little boy walk by and he's got a bucket of water with a ladle and he's giving all the soldiers a drink of water.
What's
Seems like
the
maybe
leader's name here?
Oh.
Your soldier.
Oh, you're asking a soldier that?
Yeah.
You kinda...
What is your leader's name? Who is responsible for this generosity? Because we're looking for Grimjaw, remember people? Grimjaw. Oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
wasn't here.
We are looking for Grimjaw. He's the leader of the Riverside Bandits.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down anyway.
As you pull him aside real quick, by the way, Grimjaw's the guy we're looking for.
Yeah.
So,
This is a flashback.
Yes, flashback, scene to when you're in the ship and you handed Crib a drink and said, Grimjaw's the one we're going to be looking for.
He's the one responsible for all this monstrousness.
Cut off the head of the snake and the body dies. Okay, and the guy kind of puffs up and says, why, the man you wish to thank for all of this greatness and all of this protection is our commander, Jolliver Grimjaw. He's a strong, strapping man. You may see him walk the wall sometime tomorrow. Usually he tries to oversee all of the operations going on here.
I see, Jolliver Grimjaw.
What?
Jolly Roger.
Meanwhile, upriver, the
You're
crocodile
all faking
crew.
it.
The crocodile crew is preparing to start setting off into the waterway. You are, because it's time to head down. You sense that the clock is ticking, the sun is setting. You need to be in position. As these three are mingling with the commoners, you guys are basically upriver, getting ready to get your little reeds ready. And grab onto the spines of the giant crocodile and heading downriver. Are you telling the crocodile anything particular with your animals?
Eat only soldiers.
Yeah, because it can tell the
Snap.
difference.
Eat the ones for the
Yeah,
party
we're
guys.
gonna tell him we'll throw some people over once we
Okay.
get there.
Okay. So any other master plans you're telling him?
So we're gonna come up behind any boats up to the.
This is the crocodile swing sound effect.
We're gonna tell him to make sure no one sees him.
Bloop, and he goes underwater, which makes it very difficult
Oh.
for you to animal speak with him now. Remember, you have to actually be able to talk.
Oh, okay. Just tell him to be quiet then.
So at one point he's gonna pop up
Tell
so
him to
you
be
guys can
lurky.
breathe and talk to him as you see just the eyeballs. And you guys are popping up all wet. First, give me a constitution save for the temperatures of the water. Too bad there wasn't like seals to skin and get their oil and rub on their
I have
body.
like
You're sailors.
What?
Uh,
I have a 6 and
well-
she.
what's the constitution? Do you get any modifiers for that?
Your constitution modifier.
So 3. So not a critical fail.
Not a, what did you roll?
Or 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That's not
I
good.
have 2 constitution.
But you rolled a what? So, unfortunately,
Means I have hypothermia.
you are currently stunned. You are you're incapacitated, can't move, can't speak, and are very, very hard up right now because of the temperature. Barbarian, you're holding on to her, right?
Yeah.
At one point, you see she just kind of like lets go of the crocodile, and the current starts to take her, and you grab onto your
Grab
friend.
by his antlers and pull him off of my shoulder.
Stay with me, stag. Stay with me. Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check. You're at advantage because it's at night, and you're riding a crocodile, and nobody was expecting attack from this point, but you're at disadvantage because, you know, you're carrying a friend, but that's okay, because the crocodile's helping.
So my disadvantage is a 23.
Well, you basically, it's you
Oh.
you have so many advantages over one disadvantage, you're still at advantage.
So I rolled an 18 and a 20, and my stealth is 5.
Okay, basically squint your eyes in low light conditions because you don't have dark vision. And you're looking.
I do have dark vision.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm a half orc.
Oh shit! That's right. So with your dark vision eyes, the world is a beautiful shade of gray. And your dark vision clearly shows you that there is, inside this tower, someone inside the arrow slits, pointing here and arrow slit there. Same on this tower, there's someone manning the arrow slit so they can safely shoot out arrows from the, God bless you, from the opening. See, poor stag sneezed on the back of the crocodile with hypothermic conditions.
Oh dear, that would be bad.
His name's
Is this
Rigel,
one over
right?
here, is that isolated?
This one?
No, the one.
This one?
Yeah.
This one, there's an embankment. It's about a 10-foot embankment from where the poor river water's gone down. So it's got this whole 10-foot embankment from the water. This wall goes all the way to the riverbed, so you have to go this way. When you get to right here, when you look, you do notice that there's a chain just under the water level.
A chain?
A chain that looks like it can be lowered to the river's bottom to let boats out, and then raised to keep boats from being able to get in and out.
Oh.
Like water. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A protective measure.
And you see
Keep the
here.
ships at bay with their abilities.
Mhm.
Can we
Freaking
go?
Vikings.
Can we go over or under it?
Oh, you guys in the croc can easily
Oh.
bloop, bloop, go down. There's a nice sized ship parked inside there, moored to this wall, but it has little gangplanks that go up across from here up to here and here to over here. And there's definitely people in it. It's got a crew on board it, and they're quite loud because they party every night. The actual riverbed has been carved with stairs going here, and then a very sharp ladder carved into the side here going up to this area. There's people up here. You hear laughter playing. Apparently 3 different musicians playing some musical instruments. And you definitely see a guy with a torch on each one of these walls walking back and forth with a crossbow.
I don't know how we can. I'm not so sure we should actually attack these
Bank in the
people.
horn.
Yeah.
This might be.
Yeah, I'm waiting for me.
How long is she unconscious? Or
Until
staggered
you get her
unconscious?
out of the water and do some medicine on her to slap her around.
Wait, why is she unconscious? I went to the
She
restroom.
failed her constitution save. She rolled a 1 for the cold waters.
Oh.
Maybe she should have turned into an animal.
So we're gonna swim up into the front of the boat over by the bank in the corner.
Okay, over here?
Planks.
Oh yeah, can we be under the planks?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Well, they're basically just walkways on ropes.
Oh,
to
okay.
get- So
But
are
would
you
they-
going to do anything for the poor druid to help snap her out of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her herbalism kit.
I don't know. She's going to pull out some herbs, chew them, and then put them in the druid's mouth.
And try my darndest.
There's some
Okay.
smelling salts.
All right.
Does that give me advantage if I do like a medicine roll?
It's going to be actually disadvantage unless you get out of the water.
Oh, well, let's go to the
Something
bank
stinky.
over here then.
So it's
and
over here.
Stay up against the tower.
Okay, so you're just going to come just barely out of the water?
Yeah.
Okay. You just hear the sigh from the crocodile.
So am I getting from her that this sounds like a bad idea?
And I'm
You
gonna-
guys, well, when we flash, because this is while you guys are doing your thing, they're doing their thing.
Okay.
So
So-
go ahead and give me a medicine roll. It's going to be a
There's a
straight.
lot of non-combatants, and then there's a.
A lot of soldiers too.
8.
An 8, you
course,
give
I'm
her
not sure
something and
that
chew it, and later she'll tell you, why do I have this taste of mint tea in my mouth? It was just your mint tea. Someone put all of your mint tea in your mouth at once.
We're in the meantime, while I'm helping
Minty fresh.
her, I'm gonna have Sobek DR look out.
Okay, and he just kind of like turns around, and he just kind of like looking. Like,
He's like,
where's
waiting
food
for that
gonna
food
fall?
gonna come.
And then all of a sudden off the side of the boat, somebody throws a bucket of, slop, and all of a sudden Silver just goes under the water. Disappear. Fish head soup.
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Okay, so meanwhile, Sister Solace, you're floating over, looking at a distance. You see that there's many small fires set up inside.
But I haven't seen the spark.
You have not seen the signal yet. The signal has not happened yet. You see that there's, a little fire started there and a little fire started here. It's basically like soldiers doing the trash can fire thing. Up on the roof here, there's a guy with a fire, and there's like 3 guys with crossbows. And then up here, there's 2 guys with crossbows.
Do I see any place in the courtyard that doesn't have a lot of people around it?
Yeah, pretty much over here by the cliffs.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the civilians themselves go near those cliffs.
I'm gonna make my way around this way so that when I come into land, I can come here.
Okay.
Sort of like from the.
Okay. You definitely get the feeling because of the way that the landscaping is with this little bank here. That ship's got lots of noise coming off that ship.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that noise is completely covering up your friends that you don't know are hiding right next to you. Okay, so you guys are gonna be there. You're floating over here. Okay, so what do you guys think's gonna happen? Because at this very moment, the barbarian's gonna try one more healing poultice on the druid. Poultice.
Does the healing potion, it doesn't cure status effect, does it?
No. So basically, you reach into her healing kit again, and you find another thing.
And I don't see that they're having a issue.
Nope, because you're not
I'm
dark
too
vision.
far.
And we can't see them
I'm a
either.
tiefling.
You do have dark vision?
Hello, I'm a tiefling.
What's
Yes.
the range of your dark vision?
60.
How far away are you?
Yeah, see, that's why
Yeah.
I can't see it. That's why I'm looking for.
So you're
light.
reaching into the potion, smelling this time for something that might be the right thing.
I can't wait.
Woo!
You end up squeezing it. It smells like ammonia, and then you waft it under the druid's nose, and it's
Smelling salts.
the ammonia salts. And the druid wakes up out of the stunned hypothermic condition with a hint of a shiver going on.
I don't have any clothes to give you, or
I am a barbarian
It's okay.
I'm
She'll
a
shape
scantily
into
clad
a giant
barbarian.
river otter later.
in my fur bikini.
Fur
Pocket?
bikini.
am I allowed to take a turn, or am I
Yeah.
just gonna
It's your turn.
Okay. I would like to cast Fog Cloud.
Fog cloud. What does fog cloud do?
And how far does it
Let me
reach?
see if I got it over here. These nice cards here. I do.
Oh.
Alright,
Yay.
20-foot sphere of fog.
Ooh.
Spreads around corners and heavily obscures everything. Lasts until wind of moderate or greater speed.
So unless a
Wind
breeze
in?
hits.
Okay, the key.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't sense a lot of wind here now that the sun
I
is
need my
set.
scions.
Now that the spire is down.
penetrating.
Okay, so where are you centering this fog?
So, let's see. Does it move or is it just doesn't it move? We're gonna send it towards the keep that's closest to us.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So 20-foot sphere of fog. You know those foggy nights on the riverbank?
Just kind of load it in.
funny, we
So
saw
it's
it.
very natural.
So it doesn't
The
seem
weatherman didn't
too.
say fog tonight.
It doesn't look too out of sorts. It just slowly starts materializing off the edge. It must be the hot bank, and it's the heat of the day and the cool night. Okay. So you guys.
And we're
So-
Can we stealth into the keep?
Are you gonna try to?
Yeah.
Feed that
Okay.
crocodile some.
Eating the fish
He's
heads.
eating now.
Yeah, he's eating some fish heads under the boat. He's like, hey, they said bodies. These are bodies. Something's don't translate too well. Okay, so you guys are you guys gonna try to sneak this way or climb the bank? Excuse me.
Oh, goodness.
I was trying to say climb the bank before that sneeze came out.
So we're gonna climb the bank.
Climb the bank? Alright, both of you guys go ahead and give me a athletics check for climbing the bank.
it?
Did you
Oh.
bring any equipment that would give you an advantage?
I have ropes. I have like 200 feet of rope. Explorers. I have
Explorer's bag?
extra rope and my explorer's pack rope.
Okay, you got your
Well, you should
explorer
have
packs?
really high athletics.
Okay, so you guys are busting out your explorer pack gear.
Seems how, you know.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
I have a 4. Ooh.
19.
And mine
Nice.
is, what is my athletics? It's a 13.
Okay, you guys scamper up there. Are you guys leaving the rope behind so you can make a quick exit that direction, or no?
And leave a telltale sign you're there.
We'll leave one rope.
We'll leave one rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab
Are-
the other one back.
Okay. Are you gonna conceal it or anything?
We'll throw some dirt on it as we climb up it, so it's
Okay.
kinda hidden underneath.
Okay. So it's all muddy. All right. Once you guys scamper up here, where are you guys gonna head to? And are you being sneaky or not so sneaky?
I'm gonna stay stuck.
Is there stationary torches or?
There's a few braziers that are lit into the wall.
Okay, so instead of shooting an arrow or whatever we said earlier to signal her,
He's gonna do
The shooting lights in the
spark,
air.
fire.
He's got a spell
Okay.
that does the same thing.
Okay, I have Druidcraft and I would rather put a
Start.
fire out than start one.
Can we?
Oh.
Ooh, that's
What
a
if-
good idea.
But a little one, like
Mhm. Pick it
What
up.
if we blow out the ones on the guys that are walking with the torches? Or blow out the lights and
I don't want to do.
So the only one
Wait,
in our
what
party who doesn't have
species
dark
are-
vision is you, right?
Can we see?
And you don't have dark vision.
I have.
What do you
I
mean?
have dark vision
Like
too.
the-
In the keep
And she
itself,
does-
now that
she
you're up
does
here,
too.
you're looking, you see that there's an occasional group of soldiers moving around, you know, kind of like it's almost a pattern, but they're really not paying attention enough to make it an actual pattern. There's occasionally, you manage to think, thankfully, because you're fog cloud, that there are people walking off the ship and onto the ship, and lots of common folks look like they're set up in this little tent city over here.
What
Maybe
about
we
like
should
the
just
little
go into the keep and kill Grimjaw.
corner that we're in?
He's got
The
men.
corner you're in,
Yeah.
you've seen that there's almost nothing there except for this building that does have people in it.
Hey, so where's Grimjaw now, by the way?
Well, it's still evening.
So he's
So-
feasting?
Maybe.
So how many people do we?
Who are you gonna
Do we
ask?
get to meet him?
Who are you gonna ask?
I thought
Well, the
there
guy
were
told
two
you that in the
people
morning.
going
Didn't
to
you?
here, right?
Oh, okay. Is that some sort of
Didn't
ceremony,
you
I
say
guess?
there's 2 people in the little watchtower over there?
There's 3 on this rooftop and 2 on this rooftop.
With
Nobody in the
crossbows.
corner where we're at?
You don't know what's going on up on the rooftop.
Because it's
Oh,
all
it's on
foggy
the
now.
rooftop.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
there like a
oh, God, I don't
ladder
wanna do that.
or stairs that we can get up?
No, you have to actually go inside the keep. But you can get into this keep if you want from your side. There's an opening on that side. If you want to open the door and go in.
Let's stealth roll in there.
You're gonna try it.
Or do you want to move back up?
Stag is being characteristically silent.
It's hard for you to meet up a group when they're looking for you.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't do that.
Are there any windows or openings?
Not on the ground floor.
And is the fog color?
Is there any chance I can try and persuade soldiers to let me talk with Grimjaw?
Pretty much they'll tell you, by all means, you can talk to him come in the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
He's not to be
He's
disturbed
busy
in the
right
evening.
now.
It's not to be.
Yeah.
I very much want to thank him for his hospitality here. Maybe entertain him a little bit with a story too, just to help him see.
Oh, unfortunately, Grimjaw always insists that at night he's given his peace unless there's some emergency on the facility.
So
there's a
we're
very
gonna
long-
find that.
Okay.
Remember, Grimjaw's probably a magic user too.
Yeah.
We
Certainly.
want to signal Sister Solace coming up with us.
Okay.
Come into the fog.
So you want to start putting the little lights out?
Yeah. Can we climb to the roof? Or are we on the roof now?
No, you have to
We're
go
on
in
the main-
inside the
Okay.
tower,
Inside.
and it's got a
Okay.
spiral staircase that goes up to the roof.
Okay.
And stealthily kill
Are you
those
gonna try to
who-
stealthily open the door?
Okay, so we'll just go back down the
They're plotting in the fog.
Oh yeah, we're in the fog.
You're in the
Yeah.
fog.
We'll just run in the fog and grab someone and just.
We
Just-
could do
yeah,
that.
you
Okay,
could.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that. All right. Yeah.
We're gonna
Feed
try
the
to stealth open
crocodile.
the
What
door.
are you gonna do?
You've got
We're
all
gonna
the.
open the door.
You gonna
Wait,
be
do they have advantage for stealth because
They
of the
do
fog?
because of the fog.
There you
So
go.
we get a roll.
Roll two.
You did promise him food.
Two
Uh-huh.
d20s. Oh, natural 20!
Oh my god, you.
We don't even know you're there.
4.
24. You,
She doesn't know you're there. And
you
she's standing right next
quickly
to
open
you.
the door and you are at one with nature and the fog. And you look in and realize that there's furs thrown all over the floor,
There you
the
go.
ground floor. And there's 3
That's where you find-
bugbears sleeping under those furs.
Bugbears. Oh my god. Bugbears.
How long does our stealth advantage last?
Are you gonna like creep past these guys to go to the next level?
Do we still have advantage with the fog?
Not once you're inside because the fog's outside.
Maybe you can come.
Nicole just jumped up and down her chair. I think she
No, that was a bad one.
Oh.
I was like, no.
She's all like, panic, panic, panic.
Spider up there and send me down a rope.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, I think.
That's not a bad idea. Do it from the outside. Better
Stealth
yet,
at 20, I mean.
lock them in. Ooh.
Well, it locks from the inside.
Well, I'm just
The tower key.
too bad we don't have something to.
You mean like a climbing piton that you can just go
Something
tink,
that's
tink, tink, and.
I have that.
Yeah, but we're not
Yeah, I
with
know.
them.
So, Nicole, what you gonna do?
I think.
Can you spider up the outside of the tower and turn me up?
She could actually turn into a giant spider and climb that sucker.
I was thinking
Let's do it.
I
Let
think
me
that's probably what's
Let me
gonna
ride
get
your
the-
ass up
her
to the top.
awesomeness.
How about I like web it up there and you can climb up just in case it takes my action to if I carry you. Or my
Well, you could ride her like a mount, but you know you'd be kind of at disadvantage for the riding. But you could make it happen.
What if we tie a rope on her? Around her big fat
Thorax?
Or
They're big.
fat thorax.
Rip me in half.
Usually the spider webs.
No, you're
you.
a tough spider.
Yeah, let's
I think
do
we're
a
gonna
giant
come
spider and
and come back out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Close that door.
Well, you
Okay.
could web the door shut before you went up. Just saying.
as silently the door closes and just one waft of fog goes
Seriously,
flowing
web
across
the door
all the
shut.
sleeping court.
Takes
sleeping
2 actions.
bugbears.
We're in no rush.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Just
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Giant spider and I will web that
You're
door.
gonna
All
web
of
the
a
door
sudden,
shut.
you start.
Nobody can see it in the
Legs
fog.
come out, and you flop on all 8 legs as a spider, and you just squirt and squirt webbing
Squirt?
on the squirt your webbing all over the place. It's like a total Spider-Man versus Falcon and Bucky moment. Squirt, squirt.
Alright.
Have you seen Civil War yet?
No,
Yesterday.
Oh,
I
you
have
haven't
not.
seen it yet. Don't
No
say it. I haven't
spoilers.
seen it
No
yet.
spoilers.
No
Alright.
spoilers, other than see the movie. It's so worth it.
Now we're gonna go up the tower.
Okay, so now are you gonna have her on your back or just go without her?
Since I'd used my action, can I take her?
Well, you have plenty of time to
Yeah,
your
it's
next
not like a
action.
rush
Oh,
hour.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come
Yeah.
on.
You okay?
Down with her.
Do the
Okay.
mount, yeah.
Give me a climb and a stealth. I'm pretty sure the climb you have something cool as a spider. The stealth you're going to be at disadvantage since you have a passenger.
Yeah, but she also
But you have
has advantage
advantage
because
because the fog, so it's a straight roll.
Without needing to make an ability check.
So you just an automatic climb as a spider? Spider-Druid.
Spider-Druid does
Spider
never
Druid.
Spider-Druid does.
Can I
Speed
find out
trap.
where Grimjaw is and send my familiar towards that direction?
Well, you could just send the familiar out to
Just
one of the
look-
large
Yeah.
halls
Yeah.
that has like light
So
inside.
with your familiar, how does your connection work?
I can telepathically communicate with it as long as
Okay.
it's within 100 feet.
Within 100 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're sending him off into where you think from the rumors that you've gotten?
Yeah.
Give me a insight roll to see if the rumors that you were told is correct.
Alright.
They're true. They're true. It's good.
They're false. He's actually a werewolf.
7. And my insight is 5.
Close that
So
one
you-
too.
plus 5?
Plus 5.
See, that's good to be trained in,
Well,
in insight. So 12, you pretty are secure that most of the people have given you enough information that you have a good guess of where you think his quarters may be.
Yeah.
So you'll send your little familiar rat off. And
Yeah.
he will give you the familiar thumbs up.
Yeah.
Because all familiars know how to do thumbs up.
Yeah.
They're for different species,
I
and
know
it's
that.
going to scamper off.
Yes.
Hopefully, no commoners looking for a rat for dinner.
No.
So
Here, let me herd you a commoner's ear into this corner because I don't want to.
And as you see the cinematic rat running off, there's a
rat
spider
guy.
climbing out of the fog in the distance.
Oh dear.
we're gonna stir
Oh,
it
that
up.
came out good, baby.
I barred.
That's awesome.
And give me a stealth roll for your sneaky. It's straight roll. 'Cause the
Alright.
fog's. Oh no, for the spider.
Oh, okay.
For the druid. Yep, since you have a barbarian riding on your back.
You have inspiration? You have an inspiration for
Did you see a spider riding a barbarian?
Yeah. As a spider, she has +7 stealth, so.
Yeah!
Damn! See, this is why spiders are scary.
That's you.
13? As long as it wasn't a 1, that's all that matters. You slowly, like I said, the rack goes scampering off, and then you see this giant spider coming out of the fog with a barbarian on its back.
That's not terrifying.
That is not
As you
terrifying.
guys are getting close, you can sense that there is at least one person on the tower above.
Okay. Does my danger sense let me know if there's a trap or anything up there?
What does your danger sense do?
It alerts her to the environment
It's a
of
save.
dangers and
It's a bonus to
It's
save.
an extra save.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it safe?
Yeah.
it's like a dodge.
No,
It's
there's no
basically you
spiders.
step on the
Gotcha.
landmine right before it goes off, you can jump out of the way.
Okay.
Because you sense danger.
Your spidey
Is there a
senses are
door
tingling.
up around the corner, or?
When you get to the top, it's basically a flat-ish top, you believe, until you make that jump. Let me know when you're ready to make that jump. But in the meantime, that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Oh.
Love cliffhangers.
Because literally, it's a cliffhanger on the edge of the tower.
I'm loving the spider climbing
The
the
spider thing was
spider.
an awesome idea.
I agree.
Because not
How
only is
does
spider
do you weigh as a spider? There's a trap door, you can
It's
stand on
a
it.
big spider.
They need like
cables everywhere.
If you slit this guy's throat quietly, maybe you can toss him over into the water.
That's what we're doing. If
Like,
we kill, we're throwing it to Sobek.
That's
And
it.
Sobekini.
That's right.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Sign to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Wasn't interested in going. Do you remember our first school dance when we were in junior high? I remember the dances at junior high. I don't know particularly. I remember dance at elementary school too.
I don't remember dancing.
I do.
I have almost called to fill out.
What do you got?
Saving throws and skills.
Oh, okay. For your saving throws, the ones that for the rogue.
I like your hair though.
I know you make them.
Makes you look young.
So
Well,
it's okay.
yes.
Not that you're a youngin'.
Just turned 35.
So for the
If you
rogue.
don't want them, I'll
No,
do
I
it.
do.
Oh, I remember 35. Let me keep you from making the mistakes I made at 35.
They're made of like that nice.
Oh,
I didn't have this gray hair always. It wasn't until I was married.
That's true.
I always tell my sons,
I've already been down that road twice.
cracking his knuckles and stuff.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, so for rogue, your favorite saving throws are intel and dex. You want to go and circle those?
Oh, I love that one. Eating
And
it.
any of these.
Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
Is that a channel? What?
So any of the ones that you have
This one with
circled,
the
which are your proficiencies,
Yeah.
you would add your proficiency bonus, and then the rest would have your modifiers. And
I have a jacket in the car, but
Fine.
I wore long sleeves because I didn't know.
Well, I can find my jacket around you.
Yeah, otherwise you can put your stat modifier.
Cold feet.
Exactly.
Curious.
That is an awesome
That
one.
is so
That's the
cute.
baby one? Yeah.
Are skills the same way?
He's doing like that baby yoga move too.
Baby Cheshire in the new movie though.
There is a baby Cheshire. I saw a preview for it
Aw.
yesterday, but
See,
I
I don't
didn't.
know what they spell his name different, so I don't know if
He's a different.
or if it's him as a kitten. Because they spell the
Because in the preview it was regular him, but
And part of it, yeah.
Vinyl, that's why I'm like,
You know what? Maybe there's a flashback.
Well, I know time's involved.
time's
so
involved,
there's
so it
like
probably
That's
does
true. The
regress.
time
there's
guy
like-
could like
there's-
whammy him or something.
So
who I thought was
regresses.
Ben Stiller, but it's
No, it's
Sacha Baron
yeah,
Cohen.
but I until I thought I was like
Too tall for Ben Stiller.
I thought it was him though.
But I was in the Disney store the other day, and they have the dolls of the like figures. They're like actually, but they're more like dolls because they're like taller and stuff
You
like
get
that with
Chopper doll?
clothing. I
Perfect
saw
story.
that.
the Alice one was amazing.
Hey,
I couldn't believe it. I was just blown away.
Like 3D printer tech
I
is
wanted to
sexy.
buy it just because it was so awesome.
Which one? Which one?
These
They have the new dolls in the Disney store.
Did they have Chopper?
And they're like
Stunning.
identical.
Like, no, they're focusing more on every
They look like.
Oh my God, yeah.
I wasn't
I was
looking
gonna
for
say
it.
it probably
It's the
was
dolls.
You know me.
But no, they were like.
You should
I'm
see
all
these
about the
dolls.
droids. I love me my droids.
You fur.
Except for they don't have much Chopper stuff, and Chopper is freaking awesome.
Well, it's because
You
it's
know
in
what they
the
don't
TV
have a
show.
lot of are the little
The AT-ATs?
Oh,
no,
the-
the ATSTs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
the
those
scouts
little
for the
guys.
AT-ATs.
The scouts
Actually.
are my
I love the AT-ATs. Oh,
I
they used to
love-
freak me out when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw that on big screen for the first
The
time.
Hoth, oh my God, that was
I
awesome.
fell in love with the AT-AT.
I love the AT-AT.
There's
one.
lots of
explain
AT-AT
to
stuff.
me.
There's no